Hello there, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to be playing around with all of these... That's wrong bookcase. This one here. All the different Ars Nouveau books that we've gotten so far today. But first, I'm just brewing up some mundane potions, and then turning them into netherite sight potion. Where did it go? Yeah, netherite sight potions. And then I'm going to go mine some ancient debris for a little while. And then we'll go play with the Ars books. So I'll see you in a bit. And we're almost done mining the ancient debris. I've used up the last of the potions I just made. And well, I want to show you the largest single vein I've ever found of ancient debris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All connected. Here, let's light it up so it's a little easier to see. There are 6 here. It's crazy. I've never seen that much netherite connected to each other. But let's see. I was running out of my potion, so I just ran around uncovering as much as I could before the potion ran out. I think that was the last of it. So, let's see what our haul is. 3 full stacks and 16. That's going to be more than enough, I think. I need to make 1 netherite block for the netherite B, the ancient B, which takes a diamond B plus a netherite block. And then in order for the netherite B, or the ancient B, to create netherite or ancient combs, I'm going to keep saying the wrong thing, I need another block of netherite. So I'm going to need 2 blocks of netherite just for the B, but that will get us an infinite amount of debris. Well, technically it's scrap, I think, but yeah. Point being, we should be good now for pretty much ever. Way to go. I missed the one jump I meant to make. Meanwhile, I just absolutely devastated the nether here, digging out everything. I was going to craft a hammer, one of these mining hammers, but they don't have enough durability. Well, okay, I mean this one does, but I can't make that one. They mine out a 3 by 3 by 1 area. So I was gonna make one of these, but it's literally just quicker and easier to hold down my tilde and mine using the the digger claws, because I can mine 64 blocks at a time. It absolutely destroys my hunger. I've gone through 2 stacks of food, 2 stacks of very good food. But yep, 2 stacks of very good food for 3 1/4 stacks of ancient debris. I'll take that trade. So now I gotta find my way out of the nether. I will say though, I do like these nether mines. They're pretty cool. And actually I found quite a lot of ancient debris just walking around in these nether mines. And we're back. Hopefully you didn't... Seriously? Okay, that's not actually too bad. As I was saying, hopefully you don't notice a difference. However, I just had to switch my recording software. Yeah, the previous one I was using decided to do a software update, and it was now taking up 34% of my CPU just running in the background, not even recording. This mod pack with 440 mods only takes up 26% of my CPU. So yeah, they messed something up majorly. Anyway, we were going to play with these books today. So we've got Takeoff. That's the one we were using the other day. It gives us a Lytro Flight. And it uses very little of my mana in the process. So that's awesome. Then we have... Well, we've got 6 more. We have Lyrelin's Wall of Force. You shall not pass. So let's go... Well, you know what? I could probably make a target dummy. You know what? Let's make an arm stand quickly. That might suffice for what I'm thinking. Because you can hit that. Alright, so. Oh. It literally makes a wall using the mage blocks. Cool. I imagine that's a permanent wall. Oh wow, that uses a lot of mana though to cast. Alright, well I can drop it at range. That's good. It uses almost all of my mana though. So it's not too useful. This next one, Shadow's Temporary Tunnel. Creates a temporary tunnel of blocks. Oh. Okay. Not something you want to aim at your feet. So that means I could temporarily tunnel through walls or the terrain using this. Let's go down here, point it that way, then we can walk through until it returns. All right. I don't know if that's going to be too useful, but it's at least interesting. Orthy's Misdirection. Swarms your enemies with blade spirits. Whoa. Okay, so he'll pull out a sword. Can I... Are there multiple of me now? Yes, there are. Okay, they will not fight, at least... Well, they won't fight me. I have to test it around some hostile mobs to see how that works. That's very interesting. And potentially useful. Ivy. Now you'll never have to be alone again. You will always have a friend with you. Feel free to change their name whatever you want. Do I have a block friend? Ivy the block. And it teleports to you. Oh, it's got feet. Okay. Well, we'll see about renaming that in a little bit. I wonder how long it sticks around for. Is it permanent? Will despawn once I log out? Knocked out of orbit. Summons an orbiting projectile that will launch nearby enemies. Whoa! Yeah, that sent the armor stand flying. So then I can spawn them and have like a bunch spinning around. And then if I hit something... No! Ivy died. My block friend is no more. Come here, chicken. To the moon. That's kind of cool. It knocks him up and then sends him flying. Oh, wow. I must have hit him with multiple ones. And that chicken's gone. What about you? Yep, he's gone too. The chickens are slowly dropping out of the sky. Oh, this is fun. All right, well, this can be useful. Not really while caving, but other times. Oh, and there's my armor stand. Oh, do not want to be near my villagers with this thing going around, because that will be very bad. And Bailey's bovine rocket to the moon. Well, the chicken died. I have no clue where my armor stand went to. I'm flying around one day and suddenly I just found an armor stand. What else can we try to send to the moon? Let's see, there should be pigs. There's pigs right over here. And not quite bovine, but let's see about swine. No. He just becomes pork chops. There's gotta be a cow around here somewhere. He didn't go nearly as high as I thought he would. Yeah, they're not making it to the moon. They're just dying on impact. Aw. Well, that's one way to cook, I guess. Where's a creeper? Okay, spiders do not make good astronauts, apparently. It's not very efficient, but it sure is funny. Okay, let's head back home. So, funny, not very useful. The orbital one is. The IV is not really too useful. The misdirection is kind of fun. And the others are... the wall's nice. If I had to choose, the guide one is clearly the best option of the 7 I picked up. Let's put those ones back in there. And these, I guess I'll hold on to. Well, it took about 6,000 blocks, but I finally found what I was looking for. We got ourselves, not that one, although we did have to find that the other day, blue banded bees. I should have 2. Yes. So we have 2 blue banded bees. That one's not that good. Its endurance is weak. So now we can breed along with the redstone bee to get lapis bee, which will allow us to get a diamond bee, and then an ancient bee. So we got that going for us. I also found this Scarf of Invisibility right in your bauble slot, on the neck slot, right here, or necklace slot. I'm not using the talisman, so I can swap it out. And we now have invisibility, just like the potion effect invisibility. So yeah, that's gonna be useful. We got quite a few useful charms here. The crystal heart gives me 10 additional health, which is 5 hearts. The portal charm allows you to instantly travel through a portal. The fire immunity ring, the digger claw, vampire gloves. The wearer's melee attacks. I was gonna say, because I haven't noticed me gaining health from attacks, but it's only... No, it says melee. That's hitting stuff with a sword. Anyway, I haven't noticed it working. And then we got our running shoes. We run faster, and we have step assist. Although... Oh, there's a convention back there. We also have these kitty slippers, which make creepers run away from us. And bunny slippers, which grants us fall immunity. So, when I upgrade my boots to the diamond ones, when I upgrade the diamond ones to netherite, they're sitting in a chest right now back home. Maybe put on the bunny slippers. Anyway, I'm gonna leave these guys alone. We're gonna head back to base, and we'll start working on getting our diamond bees. So, last episode we went through and we claimed all these chunks, and I promptly forgot about it. I left the bee upgrade in with our iron bees, and now we have 11 or so iron bees flying around. And when I got back, every single hive was full. Every slot was full. All the glass was used up. So now we have this little logistics system set up. And yeah, we're doing pretty good on everything right now. And I'm about to add more. I've put in our diamond block. I made up some more transport tubes so I can connect everything else. We have our diamond block. We have our blocks of netherite. So as soon as I figure out where the entrance is over here, we can go inside. Let's grab these. All right, and then we have 3 diamond bees. Right now they are babies, but it's 2. Then we have our third one, which I want to put down over here. Okay, let's try that again since that didn't work. How am I supposed to... Okay, first off, let's get you all grown up first. And then once it's adult, we'll try giving it the netherite and see if that works. Alright, just about ready. Yep, okay. Needed to be an adult. Now we have our ancient bee, which will give us ancient combs, which will turn into netherite. Well, scrap. Put that there. That down there. And I'm going to need to go collect a lot more glass. Although I've got a ton of honey, bottles of honey, I can just convert those into honey blocks. Since they are, you can convert them either way. Right? Yeah, okay, I can turn it back into honey bottles at any time. I should probably give this a crafting upgrade also. There we go, a little rearranging, and those should be good. They will automatically fill already existing stacks, so that should make a little less of a nuisance, I think. Where did the netherite bee go? Of course. The farthest one from where its actual spot is. Alright, well, that's our ancient bee, our diamond bees, glowstone, quartz, redstone, gold, copper, tin, oak, and iron. Oh, there's a lot more to go through, but that's, I think, a good place to start. I do have the baby upgrade still. Yeah. So, if I put that in here, every time it re-enters, there's a chance it will spawn another netherite bee. And as long as only the netherite bee goes in there, it shouldn't be an issue. Right here, to show you how to... Well, I've shown you how to do this with other setups, but what we're doing is we are clicking this underneath the hive. You have to kind of... Oh, where is it? You gotta, like, get it just right. So, push. Pull. Alright. We gotta do that for each of these. And there we go. Now they're all hooked up. They'll all dump back into this chest. Which is, you know, only just started with the sorting. Then we could always move the centrifuge down there if I really wanted to. And start automatically centrifuging stuff. I'd have to pull out of there. I'm not going to do that for now. Just put it close by. So let's start with gold. How many stacks can you hold? One at a time. And so this will just cycle through, and when we're done, maybe we'll have some gold. In the meantime, I did start a new project down in our freezer. And first off, I forgot that trees in botany pots give wood also. So we're gonna have to play around with that a bit. That did not work the way I remember it working. So what's supposed to happen is the chickens grow up, their head goes into the lava, they burn, and then the hopper picks it all up and it puts into the chest. I had 4 or 5 chickens in there. I have 1 cooked chicken, so it obviously did not work properly. Alright, well, I'm going to test this again and maybe actually pay attention and see what happens. Okay, I've reworked it. What was happening was when the chickens would burn in the lava, their drops would then pop up, hit the lava, and burn before they made it to the hopper. So we replaced the lava block with just another solid concrete block, and so now they suffocate instead of cook. Does mean I don't get cooked chicken, but at least I can, you know, I can still use this to make foods. Above this hopper is another hopper with quite a few chickens in it. In fact, I think one of the eggs I threw in there became a quad. So we got a bunch of chickens in here. They'll lay eggs. The eggs will go into the hopper, which will go into this dropper, which would be a lot easier if I actually just... The eggs are behind... the chickens are behind the light. Chickens lay eggs. They go into the hopper. Hopper goes into the dispenser. The dispenser has a comparator on it. It will detect when there's something in the dispenser, send a pulse. It will compare it to this, which will trigger it again, but then it will also trigger an observer. The observer will trigger the dispenser, shoot out the egg, and, well, not most of the time, but occasionally the egg will hatch, turn into a chicken, and yeah, feed the whole system. I wish I had muffler blocks in this mod. I do have this. Okay, there we go. This mod allows you to, and the way you access it, if you're playing this mod pack, is this little sound icon next to your character. You can muffle sounds, turn them off completely, or turn down the volume. So chickens at full, or at least 90, and I've got it down at 10 now. So I shouldn't have to worry about hearing the chickens all that loud. Oh yeah, from over here you can barely even hear them. That works perfectly. I've been slowly cycling through some of the centrifuge and some of the combs. We're going to need to make a power centrifuge for this so we can actually work our way through these, because right now I'm getting far more than I am. I'm getting far more combs than I can work through. But, you know, that's kind of the point. Now we have an infinite supply of iron, diamond, gold, copper, netherite. Well, eventually. Oh, and I moved the netherite bee over here. I picked up the hive. And I just put it here, so now he should go directly to that, and then go directly back to his nest. Got the baby upgrade in here. There's a 5% chance it will spawn a new ancient bee when it returns. And then I'll do the same thing. Oh, the diamond bees are actually in the diamond nest right now. That's a bit of a surprise. The rest of these guys, it doesn't quite matter. When I make the upgrades with the simulation drive in it, I'll actually go through and make sure the bees are in the correct hive. In fact, I think I could put another hive right here, touching this iron block, and it would count for I had 2 hives for iron bees. We're just going to leave those there. Oh, one of the chickens was just dying. Yep, which means we now have more food. And inadvertently, we also now have an inferium farm. But now that will help feed our actual kitchen. Yeah, that works. So, you're probably thinking, hey, Arkwolf, why are you building a chicken farm that was made back in Minecraft beta? Well, it's because I kind of forgot I could use other mods to make a chicken farm. To be fair, though, I was thinking about this. If I make one of these spawners, one of the Ender IO spawners or the Apotheosis or any of these, if I use like a looting sword or something, I'm gonna be getting something like 10 chicken per second. And this gets me, I don't know, 1 chicken per minute. If I was getting 10 chickens per second, I mean raw chicken too, not one of those chickens, I'd be swimming in chicken after less than an hour. I'd be like something like 32,000 chicken in an hour. I don't need that much chicken. So I could just leave this running. And I do mean leave it running because the whole area is chunk loaded. So if I'm back at the colony, this is loaded. If I'm in the nether, this is loaded. If I'm in the ender, this is loaded. Doesn't matter where I am, that chicken farm's going to keep going. So I don't need a super high powered chicken farm for this because this will provide me all the chicken I will ever need. Whoa. Hello. You literally popped up out of nowhere. You have absolutely nothing of value. As I was saying. So I did work a little bit upstairs. I made the powered centrifuge. And I made a honey generator, which is now almost out of power. I don't like the honey generator. It's useful. But for every comb that's produced, centrifuged, the honey would, if you have it next to it, would go into the generator. And essentially you would get enough power from one comb to make one comb. So you get no honey. It all gets turned into energy. I'd rather not do that, so I'm going to see about running either power up or making an energy cell, which I can... Is it the energy cell? No, it's the ender cell. I can make an ender cell from the power mod and have this hooked up to our energy cube here, or to the power line, and wirelessly transmit the power up to here, which can then be plugged into the centrifuge and power the centrifuge that way. So how about we just... The hardened shouldn't take anything too outlandish, right? Obsidian, energized steel, and ender core. I will have to make a energizing rods. Okay. So then what about the next tier below that? The basic. But that still requires the ender core. And the starter requires the ender core. Okay, so if I want to do that, I have to actually make the whole energized rod and energizing orb setup. That's not hard. I have some of this stuff already. I think I have the dielectric casings. But yeah, so I think we'll wait on that till next time. Well, I think that's a good place to end for today. Next week, we'll work on the bees a bit more. May expand, add a few more hives. Maybe see about adding a few more types of bees. And we'll see about making up all the power mod stuff we need. We're going to need these energizing rods and the energizing orb, along with a way to power them. And, well, we'll get started on making these ender cells, so we can transfer the power that we collect all over the base without having to run cables everywhere. Even though I specifically built a subfloor just for running cables everywhere. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Hope you've had a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later.